She has.
I scarce believe it too.
Obviously, we have like a lot of dialogue bullshit because, you know, credits roll and all that. All right. So are we doing a railgun run? Like Titan's Blood, you need so much to upgrade weapons. For some of them, it doesn't matter too much. So for like the Sword of Arthur, it's like the aura that you put down, you can get increased damage reduction while you're standing into it, and it upgrades to a substantial like 40% or something. But then other weapons like this to give you more arrows per special, this is huge. This is huge. And actually I'm gonna do that because we need to put into this anyway to unlock the 4th aspect, so
Recover your ancient strength.
YOLO! Right after Dad say I'm gonna fight harder, you go with the worst gun. It's true. Railgun or no balls?
This ought to be good.
Yo, why are you disrespecting the shit out of me, bro? I hate the railgun so much. Aspect of Hestia. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. Bonus ammo. This has to be the best one. It just has to be. Pick Demeter? I don't want to pick Demeter. I really like Zeus on the railgun, but that's like not it's not anything substantial to say, to be honest. So we're gonna, even though we haven't beaten a regular run, we are gonna go with 1 heat because it unlocks heat too if we win, which is better than just getting a regular win right now. If we can get like the chain lightning on attack, that would be pretty nice. That's a pretty good DPS increase. Your attack and miss chain light, yeah, there you go. There we go. So, pretty nice. We don't get the carry from Athena off the rip, but we'll work on that. We'll work towards that. No chaos in the first room either. I'm telling you, Ares special will be, oh, Ares special will be good on that? Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's a lot of just, trial and error to see what's good and what's not good. Like, outside of just the couple of characters that you can try to fish for their specific stuff, everything else is just up to whatever you get, so, you know, try to spice it up. Ares doesn't seem bad on this at all. I kind of want... Maybe I should have gone with Dionysus, though. I think Dionysus is actually pretty good. Ares special Aphrodite attack. Hope they get the duo. Right now, I would definitely put Aphrodite on my low tier. Dionysus I've come to really, really like. Ares was pretty good, too. Even though I guess, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't actually take Ares very often at all. That's usually because I just have something before him. I get something I want before him, you know? Got Aphrodite off the rip here. If I re-roll this, is it gonna potentially turn it into not a god? Guess we'll take it. Don't really care for Aphrodite though. The weak is something I could see being really good on like higher heat runs, but right now it's like whatever. Dionysus wasn't great, you apply stacks too quick, if that makes sense, like you waste a lot of shots. Yeah, I get that. But it's like just having consistent uptime on that effect seems better, even if you're not always applying it, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. Also, the festive fog on your cast is like legitimately like broken. Like it's super, super fucking strong. I hate this. Maybe I should have taken the Death Blast, I don't know. So you can kind of see why I like this. If we get a hammer upgrade that gives us the burst shot, we'll definitely be taking that. Normally I don't pass up on god boons, but
Why not?
Cast gives you Festive Fog. I really like Festive Fog. I really like Festive Fog. I think it is super good. Not the boss you'd want to use, or you'd want Festive Fog against right here. Fuck. Of course, I have to run into it in the last one, dude. Just so mad. Your special stronger. Dash strike deals more damage. Do we have dash strike right now? Do we even have dash strike? We'll take this. We're not even using our aspects like special ability, but you don't really need to do it. It's kind of weird. Like you have to stand in your own special to get more powerful. It's not awful. But definitely better if you get the cluster bombs, because it's easier to end up hitting yourself with your special, obviously. Like that just takes so long. It's not actually bad, it just feels bad because it takes so long. I'm sad I don't have a good emote combination for Festive Fog. Dude, Festive Fog is busted. That's that broken shit. Yeah, we are in desperate need of a big DPS upgrade. You running the railgun? We are doing the railgun run now, after our big poggy victory. That's Matt gambling. To the victors go the spoils. Well, not gambling yet, I guess. Thinking about gambling.
The rail's hidden power.
I think I want this because combined with Zeus's, we have a very, very substantial DPS. Not having to reload is very nice, especially because we have our Empowered, which means we have less downtime. It's a good start. We still need more damage on our gun, but this is, I think, one of the better starts we could get here. That you could use your special 3 times rapidly was pretty tempting. I would definitely take that if we had cluster bombs. What the fuck, unlimited ammo? Yeah. It's a 3-round burst now, but it is unlimited ammo. Which is still, all in all, a pretty, again, substantial DPS increase. Especially because we have Zeus's Chain Lightning. If we didn't have the Chain Lightning, it wouldn't be as tempting. But having the Chain Lightning means we have not only our DPS, but the DPS of the Lightning, which means that as much uptime that doesn't involve reloading as we can get, the better we're at, I think. I think this is sound reasoning. Seems OP, nothing is OP in this build. Nothing's OP. Slight increase to lightning damage might be okay here. None of this is good. We need darkness, so I guess we'll take this, whatever. Those are always pretty cheap, so I don't mind taking them.
Charon's shop.
I mean, in fairness, you always have unlimited ammo. You know, 40% is not slight. It's fair. Your special inflicts hangover, your call inflicts hangover. Using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. I like the calls that make me impervious. But this is okay. And then off to the first boss with no deflect. So we're not gonna win. But
Wait, how do you...
I don't.
empower ourselves, put down some festive fog, get hit immediately. Feels fucking bad, man. Get hit by our own special. Get some backstabs going.
She's charging up.
Blades are always pretty annoying. They tend to get me at least once. At least. Before I get capped. Yeah, you don't want that either, huh? Try dodging out of the way and shooting from a range.
See you later.
I hate you. I fucking hate you too.
I'll just be a moment, Father. Keepsakes hold.
Let's grab Athena.
Okay.
I don't even care. We don't have any gold, so we're not buying anything. You didn't seem to need to deflect anything there. Yeah, it's true. Of the 3 bosses, that's the one where deflect matters the least because she fires the fewest projectiles. The green variation of the first boss, if you have deflect, you can literally kill her without actually attacking her. Like, she sends out so many projectiles that you can just stand next to her and deflect them back and it'll just end her. So like most railgun runs, pretty low on the damage. Not feeling great. Took some awful damage there too. Just feels even worse. Doing okay though. We have good sustained damage, but not, you know, I mean, listen, we just did an aspect of Arthur run, so everything's gonna feel bad.
Take that.
I think Athena is this good. I think Athena is good enough to not go to Eurydice, to be honest. Crit might be okay too. If we lose this, which I, presume we will, to be honest, then we'll try with Dionysus to start and see if we can get hangover on attack, which I think might actually be pretty good. What the fuck just happened there? Take a second Athena? I don't think that's necessary right now. Take a Hermes, get an additional dash. I think, so the mirror that lets you upgrade yourself between runs, we're not gonna beat Thanatos here. The mirror that lets you upgrade yourself between runs gives you the option between having 2 dashes or having 1 dash, but after you dash, you get 1 second of 50% more damage and 50% chance to dodge attacks. I am under the camp that additional dodge and damage is so powerful that you do just give up a second dodge. However, that makes it so that somewhere in your run, you're pretty, let's use the word incentivized, to dig for that second dash somewhere. You want to take Hermes and get at least a second dash.
He's back.
This won't go on the record. Come on, us. Anyway, here. Have to get back.
Dash 3 more times in a row. Now that's pretty good. We will actually take Dionysus here. That was really, really good. Not my favorite boss to fight, especially not with the railgun, just because it takes forever. But 3 dashes is another, you know, it's broken. I'm gonna say it, it's broken. Especially because we don't have to reload. So now, that was kind of dumb. Let's just stand in our own thing. That was awful damage, but it is what it is. Hangover effects also make enemies move slower. After Party is quite good, but we are going to take this, actually. After Party is quite good, but we'll take the slowed effect from Hangover, which I believe will make our Festive Fog even better. Not against these enemies, because they fucking jump everywhere. Dash and shoot is the prominent strategy we're going for here. Deflect isn't all that great. The deflect is great. The deflect is great. I stand by this. I don't think I will change my mind on how good deflect is, not because you can shoot the projectiles, which you can do, but once you, and all you need deflect on is your dash, because your dash isn't being put to anything better. Bro, how are you guys trying to cap me on how good deflect is? I'm saying, dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking good. Because the second you don't have to worry, when you're dashing all the time, and you know that projectiles will not deal damage to you while you're dashing, you can focus the rest of your energy on attacking enemies instead of shooting through projectiles.
It's Hermes. In the name of Hades.
It's super extra. It's not extra. I'm mauling. It's not extra. It's good. It's legitimately good. I just get out of the way of them. Or you can dash out of the way. Maybe you guys don't understand how, like, bullet hell situations work. Just get out of the way forehead is not as easy as it always sounds. The point is you can focus on dealing damage because the game has just covered your need to pay attention to projectiles. That's good, because that means you can focus on where you're dodging in an optimal location instead of out of the way of a projectile. You can also dash directly into projectiles to deal damage back to enemies. Not something you have to do, but it's an option. I forgot I've never played this before. I mean, to be fair, I am being hit with the "have you played this game before" right now. And I have, in fact, played this game before. Also, when you get deflect on an actual, like, on an attack, it does give you just flat damage bonuses too. And Athena's flat damage tends to be higher than most other characters' flat damage, because deflect doesn't directly translate to like hard DPS increases like chain lightning or anything. I'll take it if I run into Athena, but I stopped talking about Athena. I stopped taking the Athena talisman a long time ago.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's the matter, Lerny? You seem quite upset.
All I'm saying is, I take the deflecting dash, and it has not let me down. I can focus on dealing damage and positioning way more because projectiles do not mean basically anything. And yes, you will still get hit with projectiles sometimes. The dash is not perfect, but it's just very good. All I'm saying. Just saying. Chance for success with dash seems higher, or with deflecting dash seems higher than without it. And it's just the dash. Deflect as a mechanic in general is okay. It's not anything to write home about. But the dash with the deflect, I think, makes your dash super, super busted. Because you're already mitigating reduction or damage by dashing anyway, and then projectiles are basically meaningless at the same time. So you can focus on not standing in traps, or not standing in lava, or not standing in the way of a melee, because you don't have to worry about where the projectiles are going. That makes sense? No, it does. That's pretty good Hydra run. We can still stand to get some more damage. That's always the problem with this. It feels like the biggest indicator of how good your run is going to be is the fucking hammer. So skeletons can get drunk. I want to take my main DPS boon sooner and palm it as much as possible. I was tired of hitting palms with only support booms. I definitely get that. Like, there's a limit. There's like some pretty, it feels like some pretty big diminishing returns on upgrading damage boons, though. You go from like 40 to 55 to 61, you know, to 64. Like, it gets pretty rough. But obviously, I upgrade damage as much as possible. We have Zeus locked already. We took Athena. This happens every time. I don't know what the best one is for this area. You're not using deflecting dash for damage? No, I know. Getting a common deflecting dash is good enough. Like, I take the acorn, and I feel like I need the acorn. Spear? I mean, just to level it up. But I don't know. This is one of those runs where I'm like, I feel like I need to do more than just level it up. Because it's a fucking gun run. This is like, you can bring like Excalibur to level up relics. I don't know how good Spear is in this area. We'll take this. I mean, I just need to figure out what I like in Elysium. What my favorite relic is in Elysium. Spear's good here. Is it? Like, I feel like the biggest thing here, I mean, obviously the main enemies are pretty fucking annoying, but I feel like the thing I struggle with the most here is just the boss. Depending on how good my run is, obviously, you know how it goes. Luckily for this area, these big giant groups of enemies, Festive Fog is very, very helpful. It is also nice that we don't have to reload. That's gonna be a huge benefit. I guess cluster bombs might be the best thing, just so that we can consistently give ourselves our damage bonus from this aspect. Helps a lot with these other rooms, not just the boss. Yeah, I guess like for me, the arrowhead is like best in rooms where you're going to take a lot of consecutive damage, which is why I'm like, for the poison, it's very, very nice. But I mean, it's not a bad, I'm just running into fucking traps because I'm being impatient. This is what I'm saying, dude. You get the Arthur run, and then all of a sudden you're like, why am I not clearing rooms in fucking one hit? Oh my god. You can avoid a lot more than 5 hits with it.
Some modifications to the rail are in order.
I like that. I do like that. Your attack pierces foes and deals 50% damage to armor. Your attack seeks the nearest foe? Oh! I really wanted to take the other one. I really wanted to take the homing attack. I really, really wanted to take the homing attack. Pierce would be my choice as well. Dude, like homing, I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Like, I don't have a lot of time putting with the bow and arrow or the gun, obviously. But like, when I played with the bow, having the homing is so absurd, dude. Just aim. Dude, you know what? I'm getting tired of this. I'm tired of this. Bro, just aim. Just dodge the projectiles. Just aim. It's like, why the fuck am I getting upgrades then, bro? Just do whatever the upgrade does. Fuck it. Why not just do it? Yo, pierce? Bro, just go around the enemy, idiot. Why do you need piercing attacks? I mean, I like it just for the damage to armor, to be honest. But being able to focus on dodging without having to aim is huge too. Like, bro, I don't think you guys understand. I mean, I know you do, but I'm like, bro, getting to not have to pay attention to things in a game with a ton of shit on screen is huge. That's a huge benefit. These all suck. Take more HP. Have 200% HP is never bad. Like, already, I legitimately think that I made a mistake not taking the homing attack. Just because I'm thinking about, like, just dodging everything that Hades does and having everything home in. But, like, making sure that I'm, like, dodging, like, as close to perfect as possible. I'm like, that sounds so fucking good. I forgot we have 3 dodges, too. That shit busted. And there's 3 deflecting dodges. So good. There's some fuck shit going on over here, though. If we could get, like, a chain lightning bounces off enemies more, or, like, your lightning can strike twice, it's really nice. Hitting clusters on enemies when you have a hit effect is busted, though. The cluster bombs? Yeah, that's true. And it's actually because of our aspects bonus of, you deal more damage when you absorb your own special. It would not be bad at all to take that here. So this is why we took the you don't have to reload, by the way. We got our festive fog. My mistake. Try to get him in it. Perfect fight. Oh, if you pierce 3 enemies with 1 shot, you get 3 chain lightnings. You can learn bosses better, but you can get blindsided by rooms too. That is fair. Let's see if we can get the double lightning strike or whatever. Bounces more times. Jolted is very good. Ooh, these are both so tempting, but I think I like Jolted more. And because it's a status, we'll get the bonus from having curses. Oh, those were both really tempting, though.
Gods grant me strength.
I like re-rolling on the final. I like re-rolling on sticks. I do like stacking HP with this, though. Do you even have hangover effects? I don't think so. I don't know how much. I have my call, which against Hades, depending on how poorly we fight Hades, might come into play multiple times. So we will see. This is about as good as I could ask a railgun run to be realistically. We don't have to reload. We have really, really good damage for multiple or for big groups of enemies because of our chain lightning. We have deflecting dash and multiple dashes, so we can get out of the way of everything. We have damage to armor. We have festive fog, which will slow down enemies as well, and stun them, which just lets us mow them down with our chain lightning. So again, it's about as good as we could ask it to be without being, you know, an aspect of Arthur run. This is a huge room, though. Oh, we can use Dionysus here. I like calls that make you impervious because I think they're better against Hades. But
Destroyed as promised.
Hangover's okay. Ugh, please give me something better than this. I feel the clear coming, bro. Don't curse it, dude. Oh, some bad damage, but that's okay. Like, outside of, like, some aspect shit that I don't understand, having the, you don't have to reload, I think is, like, almost mandatory for a broken, build with the railgun. The problem is that because it still takes a while to clear enemies out of the way, and we're not doing amazing damage to armored enemies, I'm legitimately concerned for us going into the Temple of Styx. I think that even though overall I feel like Elysium might actually be a little more difficult than the Temple of Styx in general, I do often fear when you cannot clear rooms fast enough how fucking powerful that poison is, which is why in runs like these I'm like, stocking up on health is actually better than not in a lot of situations. There you go. Finally. What was that? Nothing. The charger was unplugged, so it wasn't even charging. Feels fucking bad, man. Jesus Christ. Also, these flame chariots, these are literally the bone wheel skeletons of Hades. These motherfuckers are the worst. Especially when they start throwing them at you. Do it for her. Oh! You're getting hit with butterflies.
I'm empty.
Hey, this is a huge room for no reason. What the fuck? There's nothing even special about this room. Why are there so many enemies? Holy fuck! It's just a regular room. My god. Fuck me. There's still a billion guys. This is why we like the Festive Fog though. The stunning is so good. Finally. We didn't take a ton of damage there, but not because I didn't try. 2 equals a billion. I mean, listen, those armored dudes might as well be.
Should come in useful.
Ah, dude. Okay, now I'm feeling pretty good. Now I'm feeling pretty good, dude. Yo, that's a big DPS increase, methinks. What was that? When your attack or special hits, you shoot a seeking arrow, a homing arrow. Which is just like more, you know, DPS increase. Which is all we're asking for right now. Also, for whatever reason, deflecting dash works on the Minotaur's melee attacks too. So, deflecting dash is actually a damage mitigation ability on the melee. And with that arrow, just with that arrow, our DPS has skyrocketed. Because now we have the arrow plus Zeus plus that. Yo, and we have a bunch of dashes, so these things are never gonna matter. Oh, I'm on a boss. Oh, the ghosty? Wisp. So you have to aim still? Must be bad. We do have to aim still. Unfortunately.
Should be another such performance.
That was like one of our best fights against that boss. It's like one of the least damage I've ever taken against that boss. Your attack deals more damage. We always take this because it's just
Do this again.
such a huge benefit. Okay, so really quickly, and we got the epic one, so it deals the most damage too. Not the most, but it deals substantially more damage than the regular ones. And because we're such a high rate of fire weapon, that is huge, dude. That is huge. All of a sudden, I'm feeling so confident about this run. We could take another Dionysus, we could take another Athena. So I'm actually not gonna take anything. And if we by some if we're by some fucking awful stroke of luck, we end up losing one of our death defies, we will take that Athena boon to try to get one back. We have a lot of HP too. And we also in the Zeus fight it will be more relevant. Here we can't afford to do it because it's too slow. Not Zeus fight. In the Hades fight it will be more relevant. But hit ourselves with our own special to get an extra 30% damage. It'd be very big. Stunning enemies is huge. We already know this. That's why Festive Fog is broken. Could be more broken, but you know how it goes. Those arrows are neat with the rapid fire and piercing. Dude, the rapid fire, the piercing, the chain lightning as well. Oh, that's bad for daddy. Hello? Hello? I'm so mad. I tried clicking E on that fountain a billion times. I'm really annoyed. So that's why we waited to take Athena. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is super strong. This is super strong.
Combined might.
So we are taking that. I'm really fucking annoyed.
A moment's rest. Not what I need right now. This one,
Take this because it's technically more health. The lightning rod is very strong. It's a little awkward because we have the festive fog. But if anything, it's just like either you have your cast, in which case you're dropping fog, or you don't have your cast and you have a very consistent damage output from the lightning rod. Lightning rod damage is very high. That's what I learned a couple runs ago. Because I did not think that shit mattered at all. That is very strong. We have like a miserable amount of health because of that fucking bullshit with the poison. The poison is legitimately unfair because of shit like that. The fountains could also be a little easier to find, you know, I'm not trying to do the thing, but I'm just saying, they're not the easiest thing to find when everything's going crazy and exploding.
There it is already.
Alright, well at least we heal. Pretty good amount of healing too. Full HP, no big deal.
Heading back.
Alright, so, could've gone worse. All in all, not awful. Take Athena. Your foe's range projectiles are slower. Yes. We'll take Dionysus. Your Festive Fog also deals lightning damage periodically. Yes. So, thank you for the multiple duo boons. I will happily take them. Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Bruh.
See you, boy.
We're gonna be on our way. Fuck you and your double duos. Hey, I invested in the 4% increased chance for duos, okay? I have 4 duo boons this run, I think.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Confronting you like this, it's different now.
That's the spirit, Father. As for me, I find the candor of our interactions here to be rather refreshing.
And you are
Pietro got fleas.
Is this the best that you can do?
Oh, there's a fishing spot here, dude. Very nice. What do you mean I'm bad? What does that mean? I'm bad at fishing? I mean, not wrong, but damn.
You have your senses to this foolishness.
Show yourself. Got you.
No holding back.
Yo, give me my damage bonus, please. Thank you, sir.
Now, this.
I can't.
Also, you can deflect into those skulls to stop them from hitting you with the boiling blood, which is not useless. Damn, I really thought we were gonna get tagged there. Not gonna lie, dude. with no revive. The homing shots would be cute during his lasers as well. Yeah, the homing shots would be really, really good.
Fought.
Didn't he even proc a revive? That run went from okay to broken really, really quickly. Really quickly. Railgun OP. Yeah. Yo, I'm on a 3-win streak too. 3 Hades victories in a row. Best weapon confirmed? Absolutely not.
Now,
Trout.
is this a trout?
Thus, having once more gained at the surface of his grim-faced father's realm beneath the earth, resourceful Zagreus makes his way toward the one-time abode of radiant Persephone. It is a journey of considerable distances, which he has already completed many times, and which has always ended in the same result. So, imagine he made it there with just time enough to water the crops and tidy up a bit before